Hey everybody, I'm Rebecca Yusan.
And I'm Shelly Gruen with Sun Sugar Luxury Properties and eXp Realty.
We help people find their dream home all across the globe. We specifically focus on Boca Raton, Florida.
This is where we live, work, and play. We chose Boca Raton for the lifestyle it offers.
The beautiful beaches, the competitive golf courses, the great selection of schools, all kinds of amazing restaurants and nightlife, the shopping, A1A, and so much more.
We know there are so many people out there that want to make the Florida lifestyle theirs. I've moved 23 times in my adult life, and I've lived in 10 states.
And I have moved 22 times and moved between 3 different states. So we know just how emotional and costly and difficult a move can be.
Sometimes, for
Sometimes.
sure. But if you've been dreaming about living here in Florida, we can help you make it through that and make this your reality.
Through this channel, we will be showing you some amazing real estate and just what Boca Raton is all about. And we're going to show you how to make the Florida lifestyle your reality.
So sit back, grab your favorite beverage, put your feet up while we show you some of the sights that are going to wow you and make Florida your reality.
See you soon. Hey guys, it's Rebecca
And Shelly with Sun Sugar Luxury Properties and eXp Realty.
and today we were tasked with coming up with a list of the top 10 reasons why you should not move to Boca Raton, Florida.
This was really a challenge for us.
A big one.
Obviously, we both have moved to Boca Raton because we love it here. But we understand that, to be fair, we have to present both sides of the coin to people who are considering making Boca their home.
That's right. It's not for everybody, but it is for a lot of people. So,
We actually sat down and really put some thought into this one.
yes, we do hear people complain from time to time. So here is our list of the top 10 reasons why you should not move to Boca Raton, Florida. Number 1, Shelly.
Your out-of-state friends and family will constantly hit you up for a place to stay because they like to come and have fun in the sun in Boca.
I mean, I don't know, Shelly. That's kind of why I wanted to be here, because I wanted my family and friends to want to come see me.
I get that, and it's always fun for the first 3 days.
Well, my family might be watching.
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
No, it's the best. Family time for us is the best, and we would never complain about it.
No, bring your friends and come more often.
Yes, that's right. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2.
Number 2 on our list.
We have to look it up.
The only winter sport you can participate in really is ice skating. Ice skating, because we do actually just recently opened a brand new state-of-the-art massive ice skating facility here in Boca Raton, Boca Ice. And prior to Boca Ice opening, we did still have hockey teams playing and kids playing and learning how to figure skate, and we had to travel a little bit to Parkland and Pompano and Palm Beach. But Boca Raton recently did open this great new facility, and so ice skating is now here in Boca.
We can do that.
But we don't have any skiing.
We have surfing.
We have lots of surfing.
Sometimes it's chilly in the water. Sometimes.
For sure.
So like winter surfing.
Winter surfing. Yeah.
Okay. All right, next. Number 3.
Number 3
Number 3 reason why you should not move to Boca Raton, Florida.
So no, we can't hide from the fact that it is warm.
It is.
It gets warm here. And for sure, right now, today is gorgeous.
I mean, it's perfect, Shelly. The winter time is the best time to be in South Florida. I mean,
show them how beautiful the sky is today.
I don't know if I can,
Okay.
but I'm going to try.
Oh,
The camera's too smart.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
There.
It's
Okay.
gorgeous.
Look. Oh, yeah. It's like, I don't know, maybe low 80s right now.
Yeah, so you don't want to move to Boca, and if this is really like you're a winter person.
Yeah, no, it'll be too hot.
So the truth is, though, when you live in Boca, you have access to 3 airports really close by. You've got Fort Lauderdale, you have West Palm Beach,
Yep.
Palm Beach International.
Yep.
You also have Miami International, and we have our own airport here
Private
in
airport.
Boca. So for charter flights and private jets,
Yep.
you're wherever you are
You're
in Boca,
good.
you're 5 minutes from an airport.
Yeah.
So if you are the type of person that loves a quick getaway and needs that shot of the seasons, you're okay, because within 25 minutes, you're at a major international airport.
That's right. But listen, the first year I was here, it was a little bit warm, but I just learned you just stay inside during high noon,
Yeah, summer.
between
in the
noon
summer.
and 2 in the summer.
Really only in the summer.
Yeah, and then you just use your AC in your car. Personally, I use my AC and open the windows. But don't tell anybody I said that, but that's what I do. But if you can make it through the winter, through the summer, you can live during the winter months and be so happy and warm and beautiful. So,
Truth is, after your first year, it takes like a year, maybe the second summer that you live here, it doesn't really feel hot anymore.
no, and honestly, sometimes when it gets to the low 80s, you start to feel cold. So, that's what happens.
It's
You
true.
get spoiled when you're here. So,
So let's talk
Okay.
about reason number 4.
number 4.
Okay, so if you're from like an urban area or a city and you're thinking of relocating to Boca, you might not be so used to driving because you might have been a subway, bus, or
Yeah.
taxi or Uber
Makes
primary person. We've worked with clients who came from Chicago and DC that they didn't even own cars. So when they relocate to Boca, they are a little surprised how we don't really have that like public transportation system complete infrastructure.
No,
So
not really necessary.
you don't want to
yet.
move to Boca if you really don't like driving. I mean, there's some areas that have a high walkability score, and we're actually standing right now in downtown Boca
Yep.
in Meisner Park.
Meisner Park.
And here we have both mixed use. There's commercial with apartments, there is a way to live. And within walking distance of Meisner Park, we have food stores, restaurants, doctors, dentists, barbers. You could conceivably live here and never drive. However, if you want to get out and about and see the sights, definitely you are going to want to drive. And if you're driving, you may end up on 95.
Yeah.
So it's highway driving too.
We're not really going to talk about that, but after you do it a few times, you just get used to it. And you know which lane you should be in, and you do fine.
Yeah.
You do fine. Just 1 mile at a time.
The other thing is, Boca, of course, has Uber. We have a downtown connector that is like a extra large golf cart that will kind of pick you up and drop you off at different places for free. The driver's like a little tip, but other than that, that's available. There's obviously Lyft. There's obviously bike
Taxis.
paths.
Oh,
So there
bikes.
are people who do ride their bikes not just for enjoyment, but literally to get around.
I rode
And-
my bike to Delray the other day. It was the best.
Right? So it's exercise, it's transportation.
Yep.
And within the next month and a half, Boca is set to open up our brand new train station with the Bright Line. And talk
exciting.
about transformational, because the Bright Line is going to be able to bring you to Miami, to Palm Beach, to Orlando without having to get in a car and drive with Wi-Fi.
Amazing. That Orlando trip isn't bad, but it's not that great either. I
Yeah.
would much rather take a train.
Yep. So
I'm excited for that.
I know. Me too.
Awesome. Okay, next reason.
Number 5, shopping. Don't move to Boca if you hate shopping.
Who hates shopping?
Some people do.
What?
A lot of guys hate shopping. And actually, a lot
Not
of
the guys
women,
I
since the
know.
pandemic, have taken to online shopping.
True.
So, obviously, you can buy a home and sit in your home on your patio and do all the online shopping you want. But
Yeah.
if you're social at all and you have friends, or when the family does come to visit, you're gonna end up shopping.
Yeah,
Because
it's just the way it goes.
Boca has so many great options.
Yeah.
We're standing here at Meisner Park, which is a collection of moderate to upscale shops
Yeah.
and restaurants and some activities and entertainment spots. But the shopping in Boca is everything from really amazing resale, consignment, and thrift stores.
That's so fun for
We
me.
do have a bunch of those, and
Yeah.
you never know what kind of treasures and finds you're going to pick up
Never
there,
know.
especially when some of the bigger estates here in town liquidate. So we've got that, but then we also have Tiffany's and Louis Vuitton and Gucci over at the Town Center Mall, and tons of kind of pop-up boutiques.
Those are the
So-
best. Those are the ones that people will say, where do you buy your clothes? Boca Raton.
So definitely consider what your sort of activity level is, because definitely there's opportunity here in Boca to shop till you drop.
Absolutely.
And number 6,
What?
if you don't like fresh air
Oh,
or in sand,
fresh air and sand?
who doesn't like fresh air and sand?
I don't know.
Well, no, some people complain. Some people complain that sometimes the air is humid,
Okay.
or their hair gets frizzy from the air, or
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Straight hair girl here
What is
would
that?
love a little frizz.
Yeah. You look beachy when you're frizzy.
Yeah, so we definitely
fine.
have our beaches, and you know, our beaches are beautiful. You've seen us video, and you've caught us at the beach sometimes.
Yeah.
But for sure, the concept of being in a coastal community, it's alluring. And for some people, it's hard because they have to do their daily tasks. They have to go to work. They have to take care of the house and the kids and the business. And that beach is just kind of yanking at your emotions, and you want to get there. So if
Yeah.
you're not good at time management, and if you fall into, like, if you get distracted easily, you might not want to move to Boca.
It happens. But again, once you get in your groove, you're fine. You figure it out. You make friends with people that have the same goals and dreams as you. And Shelly and I make each other work. Like, Shelly, get to work today, right? And she
Right.
does the same to me, and that is fine. But we also know how important it is for us to get our beach time in.
I think it's going to improve our longevity living in South
Oh,
Florida,
yeah.
right?
Absolutely. 120, here I come.
We've got to find balance. Everyone needs more balance in their life.
For
and
sure.
The South Florida lifestyle helps you find your equilibrium.
That's
So-
right. Like, we don't sit and wish our life away here. We sit and try to figure out, how am I going to get all these amazing things in one day? Let's go. Right? You wake up excited and happy to go
Yeah.
because
For sure. This is really
so beautiful.
inspiring. It's inspiring to wake up all year round and have gorgeous sunny weather,
Everyday sun.
and options of where to go and what to do. So
Yeah.
that was our number 6.
6. Number
So,
7.
Number 7 is, if you're afraid of nature,
Ooh.
you may want to reconsider. Now, I'm going to tell you this. You may have heard of the alligator issue, right? Like, I mean, look, we have a major university in Florida. The mascot is the Gators.
Yeah.
UF mom here, sorry. Just
Just
a little
a thing.
plug for the alma mater. The thing about gators is they don't come to Boca too often.
No,
It's like
I-
the very rare sighting, and that's in really closer to the Everglades.
Yeah.
But I know people actually who call and are relocating and come down to, move to Florida. They're like, what about the gators?
Yeah, especially those Californians are very worried about the gators. I have not seen one. I'm sorry.
It's just a thing. There's really no gators.
Yeah.
There are, however, iguanas.
Iguanas.
Yeah. You may have seen some of the iguanas. Some photos of. Should we show them photo? Should we? Yeah.
Yes.
Cue the iguana.
There you go. Okay, so iguanas. Shelly is not a fan of iguanas, but I love them because it reminds me that I live in paradise.
So there is a whole controversy about the iguanas. Not gonna lie, you need to know this. If you're thinking about moving to Boca, you need to know that we are a city divided. There are people who feel that the iguanas should be eradicated, and there are people that feel that the iguanas have a right to live here because now they're here. They are not. I can't remember the
native
word.
species.
They are
Yes,
not a
somebody
native
brought
species.
them here.
Someone
They
brought
got
them
here somehow.
Right, and so
they wanted to live in Florida too.
Yeah, there are people who feel like, well, they're here now. We have to embrace them. So you will occasionally even see a service that comes to communities to remove iguanas, and if you're a Facebook and community organizer type person and you participate, you might notice in some of the Facebook groups people talking about the iguana problem, and those comment trails can get pretty heated.
Yeah.
So nature and iguana topic. Other than that, I'm sure you've heard people complain about palmetto bugs and
the no-see-me's
at the beach.
No-see-ums.
Yeah, no-see-ums are like seasonal. But when they're out and it's a problem, there are warning flags at the beach.
Yeah,
it's not
just
such
take
an
a
issue.
shower.
And as far as palmetto bugs, we have amazing exterminators. So as long as you're maintaining your home, you don't see them inside.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I do have a fox that lives in my neighborhood. He makes his rounds every night. But I also have a cat that lives in my neighborhood, and the cat is still there.
Yeah,
so
I don't think it's anything different than you get anywhere else.
No.
And if
we have it all, though.
If you're a golfer, it's actually beautiful. You see amazing birds, and our tropical landscape really does promote the opportunity for you to be one with nature, which again helps your balance and just the quality of your life.
And how can you not like birds?
Oh, I love
birds are the best. They wake me up every morning. Love it. Okay, we're gonna move on.
Okay,
number 8, right?
Number 8. Okay, so we talked about the weather, but how that it kind of impacts your life and your home is you will need a good air conditioner.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's better than needing a good furnace, though.
Right.
You only need one. You only need one AC. You don't need a furnace and an AC.
Right. So it's
just
important to think about. If you're the kind of person that just doesn't like air conditioning inside your home, we've got some realtors we can refer you to in other states.
Yeah, I don't know if that exists down here. I think everyone has an AC now.
All businesses,
maybe not,
all restaurants, any building, there's always AC. You need it.
Yeah, but in the winter months, you can have your doors and windows open because I do. Sometimes I do leave the AC on, which is, my mom gets so mad at that.
Yeah.
But I don't care. So I get fresh air and AC. So there you go.
Number 9, growth and development. Growth and development. What am I talking about?
Jeez.
Well, don't move to Boca Raton unless you like being part of an up-and-coming, vibrant, exciting community. Mm-hmm. Because it used to be that Boca was known as a retirement city, right? Or, Grandma and Grandpa moved to Boca when they were kind of hitting the golden years.
Yeah.
That is back in the 70s maybe when Boca first kind of was hitting the map, although Boca's been around forever. Mm-hmm. Back in the 20s is when the first people kind of settled here. But now Boca has really grown. And we are becoming a major economic destination.
That's right.
We have not just people who are moving and families who are moving here, but businesses.
Yep.
Every month we have hundreds of new businesses opening up and relocating from the Northeast Corridor. We are becoming a major tech center, lots of innovation happening, and what that's bringing, Rebecca, as you know, which is why you made Boca your home, is a lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
So whether it's educational or cultural, social, there's something here for everyone. So if you were actually looking for a slower pace,
Well,
it's not quite the craziness of a major metropolitan city.
not Miami.
It's not Miami. It's not
not
even
Fort Lauderdale.
downtown Palm Beach.
No.
It's just, there's options here. There's options. So you can find your spot.
That's right.
And not feel like you have to get involved, but you can also feel like there's options here and opportunity for you to explore whatever it is you're looking for in your life.
Totally agree. Okay, you guys, last but not least, the number 10 reason why you should not move to Boca Raton, Florida.
The homes.
The homes.
The homes.
Clearly, the homes.
Don't move to Boca Raton if you want a home just like everybody else.
Yeah, you know, like those subdivisions that every house is the same, just a different color? We don't have that here.
Boca is beautiful, unique, and pretty.
So unique.
And we have everything from small villas and condos to large waterfront estates and everything in between.
Yeah.
Now, there are some newer builds and communities that do offer you the opportunity to make your own selections and choices. So while there's standards and the communities are well organized.
Oh, yeah.
Each individual house in these communities are generally different because everyone puts their own stamp of individuality on their home. So when I say the number 10 reason not to move to Boca Raton is the homes, it's the homes if you're not looking for options, if you just are the type of person that doesn't care where you live. If you're the type of person that cares where you live, you want to make Boca your community because your neighbors are likely going to also care equally as much.
That's right. So that's it. Now you have it. The top 10 reasons why Shelly and Rebecca believe you should not move to Boca Raton, Florida. If you don't fit any of those boxes, call us. Let's get you down here. It's time. Stop dreaming about living in paradise and make paradise your reality.
We love Boca, and we know you will too.
See you soon.